What's going on, everyone? It's Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we are going to be discussing some of the best sneaker flips left for October 2025. Now, we did just start the month, so you know what I mean. It's not like we've gone through a lot of the heat left. We're just really going to be getting into, again, what's coming up, or what we got on the radar that will be worth the flip, or again, just some cool stuff for the collection, whatever you're into. Excuse me, thought I had something right there, but let's get into it. I hope y'all will enjoy. If you guys do want more content like this, go ahead, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget the normal goal. We always shoot for 300 likes. If you could do that, that'd be great. Also, then don't forget, you guys can check out my IGs down below. We got the website coming there this week, so make sure you guys check that out. I'm going to try and get the eBay page, a couple other things updated as well, so stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be, doing a little bit of everything, but of course, we got tons of stuff for sale on my IG, so check the story and also the reels and posts we do every day, so don't miss that. And don't forget to also check out the Whatnot Lives. We're going to be back there this week, so I hope to see you guys there when we're back. And any of my other socials, all that, they're down below as well, so feel free to check it if you guys want to, but that's really everything we need to mention, so I hope you guys will enjoy it, and let's get started. And if you have any questions about any of these kicks, let me know in the comments. So the first one I want to start with, we're just going to go over these. I know it's not the one that's soonest on the radar or like closest to dropping, you know what I mean? But this is definitely a nice pair to discuss, the Infinite Archive Jordan 17 collaboration. Now keep in mind, y'all can see the resale prices on these. They're way up. These are going for about $375 to $550 right now. And you could put a plus on that $550 because some people have paid a little bit more than that. But if I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, these are definitely gonna settle down in price. I don't think this is gonna be a sneaker that's, at $550, $600. It could be, after people take a lot of L's on release day, things like that. It's totally possible. And you already know they didn't make a lot of these. That's just a definite fact. They never, produce a lot of Jordan 17s because A, it's expensive for not going to produce them, but B, they come in, like the suitcase and all that. So like, it just is a bit nicer. It's a bit more expensive for them. It's like a $300 retail. Yeah, Nike did not make too many of these, if I'm gonna keep it real. But even with that in mind, I still see these coming down in price a little bit. I think the prices right now are definitely a bit high. We're still like 2 weeks out from the drop. I could see these coming down another $50 an average in most sizes. But this is definitely one of the first flips we gotta discuss that's on the way, because look at the sales volume too. Again, it's not like these aren't selling. These are selling. Like, look at where they're selling to. So definitely be going for these. It's not gonna brick. There's a lot of people that want these, and it's honestly a really clean pair. I like these. I mean, again, that's clean. That's nice. Again, it's definitely an interesting model for me. I don't know if I'd wear it just because it's got a little bit funky for me, but I really like what we got by the heel right there. That kind of like fade to orange look from black. That's really cool. I can't go wrong with something like that. And the blue in the center, I mean, it almost looks like a sunrise. You know what I mean? So I thought that was really cool, man. So this is something that, again, I'm definitely ready for. It's reselling for a big bag right now, and again, it's going to be not reselling, but dropping on, again, October 17th. So make sure you guys are ready for that. It says the retail price is $255. I think it's like $300 after tax and all that, but yeah, you could say $255. Not quite $300, but almost $300. It's pretty much what you're going to be paying for the shoe if you hit retail. But if you hit retail, be very, very happy, because look at what these are going for right now. Y'all see those prices? Again, this is definitely not one to skip out on. So one of the first ones to pay attention to, the Infinite Archives and Jordan 17 collaboration, dropping October 17th. Make sure you guys are ready for this one, because yeah, it's reselling for like $500 in most sizes right now, so I would go for it. It's pretty much double its retail. Next up, we gotta discuss the Chicago lows. Now, they don't have a pic here on StockX, so just here's a photo of them. Again, classic colorway, finally doing these on some lows. I mean, you already know these are gonna do well. I think they've done the Chicago lows before, but this is just extremely clean. If you've seen them in hand too, people are feeling these, and I'll show you why people are feeling these, or proof that people definitely like these and are willing to pay a bit more for these. Look at what they're going for right now. So y'all can see about $600, $700. They're selling about $100 to $200 lower than that though right now, but look at these sales, and that's a lot of sales too. $300 to $550 on these. So the Chicago lows are going to be worth it to go for. It might be one of the first GR Jordan 1 lows in a minute that we see do really, really well. So I just want y'all to pay attention to that. The Chicago lows might be doing a little flip. We haven't seen that with some Jordan 1 lows in a bit, but it depends on how many they make of these. But this would definitely be the type of colorway that would be an exception to most Jordan 1 lows. Most Jordan 1 lows, again, go for like under retail or right around retail. This would definitely be the type of one that would go for like 50 to 150 above its retail price. It would totally be an exception. The reason I say that is because, again, this colorway right here, they've done it on some golf lows, but this colorway, again, look at the golf lows resell. The golf lows resell for $250, $300. If the golf lows resell for $250, $300, these are going to resell for $250, $300, 100%. Let them get a little bit cheaper in price. They could definitely have decent stock and maybe drop down to $200 flat, $220. If that happens, I'm definitely going to be making some big purchases on these, because in the future, next Christmas, they'll be at $300 again, 100%. Just look at where they're selling right now. Shoot, the low sales are at $315 to $350, and the highest bid right now is at like $349. So it just shows you, again, they'll be higher than that even. It just, they'll at least get back to $300, but we have to let them come down in price first. That's one of the main things I want to say about the Chicago lows. you know, let's get some more release info on these. Let's let them drop in price. Let's kind of see where they settle. Give them a couple weeks once people get their pairs in hand, and then that's when I'd look to grab my pair. A lot of the time, that works really well with sneaker releases. If you just wait a week or two, you can get the best price. It's not always the case, but a lot of the time, that tends to work, like 80% of the time. So it's a pretty good percentage. So that's what I could say about the Chicago lows, man. Definitely be going for these. They're not going to brick. And I mean, you could see people are willing to pay, I mean, over $300 for some lows in 2025. Did not know we were doing that, but I mean, you see with the Travis Scott lows, people pay $1,000 for those. So why not pay, you know, a few $100 for a classic that you'll be able to wear every day and can pretty much go with anything. So yeah, these are definitely be going for some money. Don't see it bricking, and let them come down a little bit more in price though, because they're not going to be at these prices right here. $700, $600. No. This isn't 2018, 2019. You know what I mean? But they're going to do well. Don't miss them. Now next up, I've seen a little bit of hype for these, but again, they're not really a massive flip. Maybe only in the big sizes. The Jordan 5 medium soft pink, or you could just say the Jordan 5. I think they called it 25th or 20th anniversary. I can't remember exactly right off the top of my head, but I know these have some sort of anniversary thing in their name. But you guys can see what these are reselling right now. Again, the only sizes I'd really go for this one, and this one is dropping the soonest, I believe, on the 12th, if I'm right. 11th, sorry, so I was a day off. So these are coming very, very soon on sneakers and at retailers. And I just think there's probably a decent amount of these available. I think, again, one thing I'll say about the sneakers, in the really small sizes, like a 7, 7.5, 8, I'd be looking for these. In the smaller sizes, I can see these doing well, just because, again, it's kind of that bright, like, pink colorway. You know, I could see the ladies liking these, if I'm just going to keep it real. But I don't think there's women's sizes or GS sizes for these, if I'm right. I'll double check a little bit later, but just want to let you guys know, these would be a light flip at best, in my opinion. I don't see this. Again, it's a wearable colorway for sure. It's got the little anniversary thing to it. There is a decent amount of hype for it. I've definitely seen some people liking them, but let's just give these a little bit to come down more in price, because I don't think they're going to stay at a... I mean, again, if they're right now $220, $250 and the release is on the way, these might get under retail. So, just my honest thoughts. It's a clean Jordan 5, but let's give it a bit. It depends on how many they make. If they make a lot, then, you know, they'll come down. But if they don't make a lot, then, hey, they'll stay probably about where they're at or go up a little bit. And finally, I want to discuss these with you guys. These Yardrunner Air Maxes. I saw these appear, right, on sneakers the other day, and I was like, I don't even know what these are. But look at where these have been reselling, man. So just be ready for these Air Max 95s, because some of them are unique to certain colleges, right? And look where these buy now prices are at. Again, and some have actually been selling. Not on these first two pairs, but take a look at this. Take a look at this, guys. Look, $300 right there. $231 highest bid. And look at these. Look, $300, $350, $250, $200, $190, $300. Be going for these Air Max 95s. There's multiple colorways dropping, $190 retail. Also with sneakers, you have free returns, so there's zero risk to go for it. Just want to mention that. Like, again, they've literally let you return it for free. So if it doesn't flip, you can just send it back if you don't want it. Clean pairs for the collection, though, I will add. I would definitely tow one of these if I got them. Just want to mention that. But considering that, again, we have all these colorways right here, right? The FAMU one. Do these have any early sales? So check that. That's a clean colorway, too. No early sales yet, but look, highest bid above its retail price. So I just want to let y'all know these Air Max 95s have some potential. I don't think there's a lot of hype for them yet, but some are exclusive to certain colleges, so I'm sure they'll be getting promoted there. But I just want to mention this. Let's let these, again, get a little bit closer to the release date. I think the drop date's on October 14th, if I'm right. Might be wrong. Let's check. October 11th. So the same day as the Jordan 5s. So I would definitely just be looking to maybe enter for a couple of these as well. Because, again, it's literally no risk, and they probably will end up flipping. Usually pairs that are, like, unique to a certain college, something like that, they do really well. And not only are these on Air Max 95s, which are hyped right now, they're just super clean, too. I mean, I like all of these colorways. Like, these are well done. These are some well done Air Max 95s. So make sure you guys are ready for these. Be going from October 11th. On sneakers. Don't miss it. I'm going to end the screen recording right there. But while there is no, again, it's not like confirmed that these are going to flip. You see some of them reselling early right now, like the Norfolk State pair. So, I mean, if that one's reselling early, then I probably see the other ones doing the same. So, they'll probably all end up flipping for a little bit at least, you know? And, hey, no risk with sneakers. So, if you guys do want more content like this, that's really everything we need to say. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe and like down below. Let me know in the comments if you're copping any of these pairs down below. And, of course, trying to 300 likes on this video. That's a normal goal that we always shoot for. If we could hit that, that'd be great. If not, no worries. Just leave some comments down below. Let me know again if you're going for any of these, if you like any of these pairs, if you know you're not really feeling October, if you're just kind of waiting for November when we get like the Travis Scotts, things like that. Totally get it. But yeah, you know, I like a couple of the pairs we got at least. There's some really cool personal pairs. I'll say that for my folks that are collectors mainly. It's a great time. I'll just say that. There's a lot of heat out there for great prices, and can't complain about that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll say, guys. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. And make sure y'all check the pinned comment as well. My IGs are there. We got tons for sale tonight, so make sure y'all check that. And, of course, post reels and content there every day, so stay tuned. And we'll be back on Whatnot this week, so check that out below as well. And that's everything we need to say. So I'm T. Thank you, guys. I hope to see you all in the next one tomorrow. And is there anything? I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Luna. Here's my little cat. She's been a good girl lately. Shout out to little kitty. All right. That's it. she's chilling right here with me actually right now. So that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next one. Peace.
Bye.